more so pertaining to Torah being used as a tool of creation, or the conduit of creation. You could even say, I suppose, um, is that. And there's a rabbi who points this out. Rabbi Lawrence Kellerman points this out, is that this would render the Torah a nature creating device, right? All of nature was created using the Torah, ergo, the Torah would be a nature creating device. And so this would mean that by applying the Torah to yourself, you can go in and create your own nature, recreate your own nature from the inside, right? And that's from that he expresses that in case you would like to argue that you cannot do what's in the book, right? You can't obey, and you can't be obedient because you have a predisposition to cruelty, or he even uses, I think, homosexuality as one of the examples. Because this is just whatever excuse. This is just in your nature. It's like, well, the first verse of the Torah, based on how we understand the first word of that first verse of the Torah, says that's okay. The Torah can recreate you from the inside because it is a nature creating device. Mm-hmm. And for any of my Christians who are out there, what should be ringing in your head is anytime the New Testament talks about becoming a new creation, this is what it's referencing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot more depth here when you put it in that. Like, everyone, I'm sure pastors have said this, that like you need Jesus in your life. Okay, fine, but I feel like you miss the depth of that statement if you assume that Jesus is the Torah, right? And the Torah is a nature-altering and creating device. To say that is the only way you will ever change yourself as a human being, whether you're an alcoholic or some sort of other addiction, or something that needs to change, some sort of sinful nature. It's fine if you point the Torah at yourself. It can recreate your nature, your very nature. And if we operate again within the understanding that Jesus is the Torah, well then, yeah, absolutely, you need Jesus in your life, but that means more when you put it back in its context like that.